So I was looking to customize my controller. I bought a new one. My old one was kind of crapped out, and I wanted to design something on my new one. I'm a graphic designer, so I like stuff a little bit crazy. So, I went online for inspiration, looking at different Yahoo searches and YouTube videos, and really what I found was everybody's just doing the whole, kind of painting thing, which is cool. You could do that. Like I said, I'm a graphic designer, and, I like things crazy, and with the painting, right, I just couldn't get that crazy with the graphics. I understand you're restricted with the paint mask and such, but I want to do something crazier. So being a graphic designer, I actually work at a print shop. So we do a lot of car wraps using vinyl and whatnot. So I decided to give the whole wrap idea a try on an Xbox controller, which can be a little challenging because of the crazy curves and such that they have. But, why not try? So what I did to kind of start the process of doing this is obviously I did a little Photoshop work, and I'll show this to you here. So I made a template of a Xbox controller using Photoshop. A lot of layers went into this, and I gave it some crazy design. I really like Zach Wild's guitar, so I kind of emulated his guitar a bit. But you can see there's a lot of detail, stuff that you really can't get into with painting unless, you got airbrush or whatnot. So I'll show you what the process was. So once I did the design in layers, I had to make sure it went, a little bit out here. I'll show you what that looks like here. Alright, so that is kind of the final print. Design that went to print. Like I said, I printed this on vinyl, just regular car wrap vinyl. It's premium vinyl. I forget the brand that we use there. But yeah, it's on that. And then also I had a premium matte laminate that went on top of it. So this is what we sent to print. And we can go back to seeing the actual controller here. And once that was at print, we'll pan down here again. And so this is actually what it looks like on the vinyl. So like I said, just flat, all texture. If I could zoom in here, you might be able to see there's a little dot there. That's kind of a guide point. So that right there is going to go in the middle here where the Xbox is. The Xbox logo. So I did that. And then once that was finished, what I did was, cut it out on the lines, and past that, a lot of work, and I got this. So this is the controller, like I said, very tough to do. I think this actually took me around 3 hours to do a total wrap on this guy. I only did the front face. You could do the rest. And I think it turned out pretty good. I really do. There's a little, some problem areas that I still need to address a little bit more, but, all the buttons work, directional joystick works, all the buttons here work, and, like I said, I think it turned out really cool, a lot better than a painted one, I think. A lot more unique. You do a lot more, especially if you're a graphic designer. You can do, the possibilities are endless. With wraps like this. The only restricting point that I see with a lot of people that I know of, because I do work in a print shop, like I said, is the cost of doing something like this. Most places, they'll look at you like you're dumb when you ask for something like this. And it's more of a custom-made thing, so it's going to be a one-off. It's probably going to be pretty pricey, but it's cool. It's if you do have a local print shop that is willing to work with you on this kind of stuff, you can definitely make some really cool stuff with it. Application's pretty easy. If you've ever worked with vinyl of any kind before, it's it's all of a matter of laying it on there, being patient with it, and just ready for the problem areas and kind of working around those. Basically what I did with this is took a heat gun to the actual vinyl itself once I laid it on there. Took a heat gun, heated it up. It gets really malleable when you do that. And then squeegee the crap out of it, get it in the nooks and crannies. Before applying it, I actually used a vinyl primer around the tough area, so around here, around the joystick bump outs and stuff. I primered those. That just helps the vinyl stick a bit more. Yeah, so that's my controller. Like I said, I haven't seen many people do stuff like this before. It's usually just the whole painting thing, which is cool too. Just, you know, if you want that extra creative value to your controller, this is definitely the way to go. So yeah, you guys have any questions about my process or anything like that, just leave a comment and try my best to answer them. Later.